Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Coach Devon Palermo, head coach of the Definitive Progressive Ignited Boxing Club. Now, on September 12th, you will be seeing numerous bouts. You'll be seeing 4 champions crowned. And all those fighters, except for 2, will be coming out of the stable of this man right to my left. Now, sir, is it in some ways serendipitous that you have come a very long way from your first showcase? Now you are sitting here about to have the fight streamed, which you've been doing for a while, but you are going to have the first adaptive boxing champions crown.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I think it's something that I've always talked about this with my stables. I always wanted to be able to have my fighters fight on a card. And when we were doing research, we found that there were no adaptive boxers that were competing. We had to take it upon ourselves to start that and do that, and not just talk about it. We had to be about it. So that's what we've been doing. Every year it's been about growth, and the stable that we have has grown from 2 to 10 to when everyone's here and healthy, we have 12. But that's not happening elsewhere. I've yet to find another adaptive boxing club that has at least 2 fighters that are willing to compete. So it starts here, and I'm proud of every single one of these fighters that have been in the previous cards, in this card, and just the growth of the sport in general.
How difficult is it to maintain the level of camaraderie that you maintain? Because with more bodies comes more personalities.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, how is it? How is it something that you're able to do?
It's extremely challenging. I think in respect to the fighters, I think that they do a good job understanding the difference between competition and training and all that. I think where it gets difficult for me is trying to be the coach that I know that I should be, but I kind of pull back because I know that we're still growing the sport. And so in order to keep people interested and wanting to be a part of it, I feel like I have to scale back a lot of what I would normally do.
That is what brings me to my next question. It makes me wonder, do you ever feel like you're keeping information from your fighters because once you tell them, they will show it, and you will have people looking like they probably should have never been in the ring with your fighter?
That's a great question. I think I think that pans out to more how we're trying to make this as inclusive as possible. So we have a lot of different diagnoses that are in our club, a lot of different ability levels, and again, we don't have a lot of boxers that are out in the community, so we have to match accordingly. My big focus is always safety, so I'm always looking to match up with skill, with ability level, and try to give everybody the best training that they can so we can have it even. Otherwise, we're just like everyone else, we're just talking about it. So yeah, I think that is a tough part on my end because I have to make sure that I'm keeping the safety of every single fighter that's here.
You saw it here, ladies and gentlemen. Inclusivity, safety meets boxing. Now, be tuned in. September 12th, doors open at 7:30, fight starts at 8. Now, be prepared to see a different level of athlete because these boxers here are different. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Visible. You will be seeing me interviewing throughout the fight.